We went to Avignon today. It was very nice. We had a little walk around the streets, came across the first bakery and went in, and we got a little mini chocolate donut each, a quenelle, which is this custard tart thing, which was, yeah, pretty spongy but nice, and a pain au raisin. Very nice. Yeah. We had a little walk around the streets a bit more, and yeah, it was all very nice. It was all very clean and just lots of lovely shops, and um, yeah, lots of like posh boutique shops as well. Big mix of people, but yeah, again, people stopping us on the street because of veto and saying things. I then went for a coffee underneath this old couscouserie, which I was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "They make couscous." Well, they did. It was like an ancient one, um, and yeah, €4 40 for two noisettes, which is like espresso, and you get a glass of water as well, which is good. We're used to in Levigan paying like €1 20 for a noisette. And we went for one coffee. There's one coffee place here in the village we're at. It's just across there, and it seems like the only place in the village. And we got two cafe au laits, and it was €5 80. So it was over a fiver for two coffees. So we won't be going back there because that's just, yeah, really expensive for France. Um, But yeah, then we thought, well, we're getting hungry. What do we look for? Pizza, of course. So we had a look around. I found some good, highly reviewed ones. Unfortunately, the highest reviewed one, 4.9 stars, we've put on the pin for next time, wasn't open today. Opens tomorrow. And we walked to the next one, which was 4.7 stars. The door was open, but he was like, no, we're closed. We open at 7:30. I was like, yeah, Google says you're open, mate. And he just said, that's blah, 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 something in French. So, yeah, we kind of then had a little walk around again, and we saw some nice places to eat. But I thought, no, we've got pizza on the mind now. Pizza's on the brain. So I had a little look around, and we found another place that actually wasn't close to where we'd walked to. Ma Bella Cuisine, 4.7 stars. They did other food, and luckily they had a few tables left outside. And yeah, it was really nice. We got Emily got a ham pizza. I got a Four Seasons, and we got a margarita takeaway. And we ended up having like a lot of pizza left. So two meals. It was like €40 for the three pizzas, plus a glass of wine. So it's €49. But that's two meals. We spent like €5 at the bakery and €4 for coffee. So yeah, pretty good to go out and not spend too much. And yeah, it was just nice to go out and have a walk around. The parking situation is incredible. Like I've already mentioned this, but Emily found a park and ride. We were looking at the buses from here to there. They do have regular buses, but they're a bit sporadic. Like there's a few in the morning, then a few later on, and then a few really late. I think they're mainly geared towards the people working in Avignon and coming back here. But 15 minutes away, we drove to the park and ride this morning. So 15 minutes from here to there in the van. Massive, 1,100 spaces, free to park. Free to park. They have a security guard. They have CCTV. It's all secure. 2.6 meter height restriction. So that was good because we could fit in. We could fit. So then there was a shuttle bus every 10 minutes, free. I was looking, I was like, where do we give somebody some money? Like somebody should be taking some money here. We're just programmed to do that. But yeah, just everything's free. An amazing service. The bus was great. Again, meeting people on there. Vito hadn't been on a bus before, and it got fuller and fuller, and he was a bit like, oh, what's going on here? So new experience for him. 3 minutes across the bridge. They drop you off every 10 minutes. And then within a couple of minutes walk, you're in the city walls. And yeah, you're from the videos that I've shown, their first ones, that's what we experienced just getting off the bus. So that's really good to know. I think they have markets on a Saturday. Yeah, very different vibe to Le Vegan and Set. So it's nice to explore and find out what's going on and have this different contrast. That's what we wanted to do, travel slowly. But yeah, I'm excited again about work. Like I got that admin out of the way today, and the Circle people emailed me. They disconnected the Stripe account. So this morning I was up at 4 a.m. In fact, I was up a few minutes before naturally. I woke up a few minutes naturally before. We'd sorted out the fridge freezer, sorted out the light on the TV, closed the little window, So sleep was fantastic. It was so good. And obviously then you wake up and I'm just like, oh God, what time is it? Oh, it's nearly 4. The alarm goes off. So I had an amazing work session from 4 till 7. It wasn't the most productive because I hadn't had the night pre-planned, and I'm going to get to that and the whole cycle here, because we've been experimenting and talking about different ideas of how to work and mulling it over. But I think now the optimum, is we've had the 4am club. That's one of the nonconformity company businesses. If you're new here, my name is Michael Todd, TODDY. I am starting 100 startups in a year with Nonconformity Company and giving away all the business blueprints for free, the tools, the resources, the know-how, so you can just come in and copy those businesses and tweak them how you see fit and match them to what yours are. And one of the programs that we have to help people is called the 4am Club. And it's like a lot of these business podcasts I see, they're geared towards people with probably money, or, it's nice hearing about the billionaires and the massive tech startups. But my argument is you don't need to go for that. And a lot of people out there, this is who Nonconformity Company are for the people that don't really have much time, don't really have much money, and don't probably have the know-how. And we're going to provide all of that with very cheap, affordable, very either free or cheap programs with all of that stuff for you. But the one big thing is time, because a lot of people, they're waking up, they're going to a job they don't like, they're getting home and watching Netflix and, having a drink or whatever, because they're just not happy. And in order to create change in life, you have to make some sacrifices. You have to change things up. So the 4am Club is it's going to be a one-off payment, no recurring, because you don't need to do this forever. This is something that I want to offer and give to people to do for a year. And I want people to imagine looking forward in a year's time. If you decided today or tomorrow to wake up at 4am every day and get 2-3 hours working, if you had 3 hours, 4 till 7, and then if you've got your 9 to 5, you could do 4 till 7. So you've got 2 hours solid work in there, 2.5 solid hours work in there. Then you've got some time for reading, for some meditation, some breathing, some planning, and just making sure your life's in order, following the LIFEMASTER system. So that's just going to be a one-off payment that you commit, and then you'll be part of the community. Now Stripe's all set up. It's like this big burden's been lifted, and I can now connect all this and get it set up. And thankfully, there's been some real good developments on the community software site that we are going to be using for a lot of these businesses. It's called Circle. We profile it on Nonconformity Tools, the best tool for any online job. That's the directory business model. But they've introduced their own website builder, and I built a few websites on it this morning just to experiment with it, and it's brilliant. So I think it's going to take the detail pages on the websites to the next level, while we'll keep the home pages the same and keep those in active campaign while experimenting with this Circle. So I just got really excited, because I was like, this is a brand new feature they've just launched. This is perfect for what we need. It's going to bring everything up and actually make things simpler. So yeah, feeling a bit tired now. Oh, excuse me, but it is hot. And we have been out to a pretty busy city. But yeah, it just makes sense now. We've just been pondering, because we wanted to get it right. We need a work-life balance, a family balance, everything balance, because that's what the LIFEMASTER philosophy is about, which is at the heart of Nonconformity Company. So if I get 3 hours working, they tend to be waking up at 7 later, sometimes 8. So if I'm up at 4, I want to do like a 15-minute routine where I do 5 minutes body, 5 minutes mind, 5 minutes future. Then I should have 2.5 to 3 hours solid work. And then the mornings, then they wake up, we've got a leisurely breakfast. We can then go to the markets, go to the shop, prepare some food, have some fun, go to the park, whatever we want to do. Then have lunch. And then I think in the afternoon, like I've been doing the past few days and I'm doing now, I'll come and get my video done. I'll get any admin done, any like boring stuff. So it'll be the deep, creative, good work in the morning, which will be pre-planned in the afternoon sessions, this session. So I'll do the video, take care of any boring admin stuff, because, as the day goes on and it gets hotter, especially waking up at 4, you're losing the energy. This isn't the time to be doing that big work. So, but then what I'll do at the end of now, I'll plan exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. And I will then be able to have my subconscious mind working on it overnight, wake up at 4am, do my 15-minute routine, and then smash this work. So by the time they get up, I'll have open businesses and made things happen. Because this month we're going to take money, we're going to have customers, it's all going to happen. I can feel it. We're making commitments, we are getting our energy levels good, our health good. Not that it's been bad, but we just want to really optimize things. And so, yeah, like there's some, that I think that routine as well, like there's some nice posters on the wall. There's one to this place called Sainte Marie de la Mer. Sainte Marie. I looked on the map. Our host has got some nice, like cartoony images of places that are around here. Arles, this place, and on this picture, there's pictures of flamingos on the beach and horses riding on the beach. So, a bit of a big ask. I didn't know flamingos existed in France, but we'll see, I guess. But with this new routine, this will allow us to do that, do things like this, and use the van, use our travel fridge freezer, so we can have our food prepared the night before, wake up, get off early. I'll have already worked till 4 till 7. So those guys will get up. We can just have a quick porridge breakfast, get on the road, an hour and 20, be there by like 10, and then get in the sea, have a swim, enjoy some lunch. And then later on, I can do my video in the van, hook up Starlink anywhere, and we've got the batteries with the fridge freezer. We've got the table here with the van. So we can enjoy a nice day, take a few meals and some snacks and some fruit, have it all sorted. I can then still do this session, mid-afternoon, and then we drive back and we're back in time for dinner and bedtime. So we'll have explored a new area, but I'll have still got all the work in, and we'll have still had an amazing time. So it just feels like we've kind of arriving at this perfect formula. I mean, it will probably still evolve, but it's just great now that we're in this new month and we're really, this is all unfolding very nicely. So we've got coaching available, we've got links below, free LifeMaster routine. Exciting times ahead, and I can't wait to see where we're at now, like at the end of this month. It's feeling good. I think after a couple of days of really doing this 4 a.m. thing, it's going to work. But it links with these guys because these guys go to bed early, and it just all seems to make sense. So I'm excited again about work. Like, I've got some of the admin out of the way. I feel in control. I feel like there's so much potential with everything. And we've got a plan with just the 12 startups. And these are going to come out quickly. We're going to get them done, because all the foundational stuff's been done. So get ready.